Have you ever felt isolated, as if the universe is pulling you away from everything and everyone? What if I told you this isn't a coincidence, but a clear sign that you've been chosen for something greater? Isolation, often seen as a punishment or burden, actually carries a powerful message. In this moment of solitude, the universe is giving you the chance to look within, to reflect, and prepare for a deep transformation. It sounds counterintuitive, doesn't it? But it's in this space of silence that the greatest insights arise, and you begin to see your true purpose. What's happening to you now is not by chance. It's part of a larger plan. So, are you ready to discover why you've been chosen? Isolation may feel like a heavy burden, but in reality, it's a gift from the universe, a strategic pause inviting us to look within. Picture yourself in an environment of complete silence, with no external distractions, where the only sound is the pulse of your thoughts. This moment is precious for reflection and self-discovery. Isolation challenges us to step away from the surface and connect with who we truly are. It's in this space that spirituality flourishes, much like a plant that needs the solitude of the soil before breaking through the surface. Often, the universe uses isolation as a way to send clear signals that it's time for deep change. When we distance ourselves from the noise of the outside world, we begin to notice synchronicities that would otherwise go unnoticed. It's as if destiny is whispering in our ear, "You've been chosen for something greater." That feeling of loneliness, which once seemed like punishment, is actually an invitation to connect with something bigger and notice the messages that were hidden in plain sight. In this state of isolation, it's natural to start questioning everything, your dreams, beliefs, and even your life's purpose. This process isn't easy and often brings discomfort, but therein lies the power of transformation. Like the cocoon that encloses the caterpillar before it becomes a butterfly, isolation prepares us for a spiritual rebirth. Solitude transforms into a powerful tool for growth, guiding us to a higher level of understanding and purpose. Throughout the spiritual journey, the signs the universe sends can appear subtle, almost like coincidences that seem insignificant. However, it's when we are paying attention, especially during moments of solitude, that we begin to realize these coincidences are actually synchronicities. Think of the last time you thought of someone, and shortly after, they sent you a message. It wasn't just a random event. It was the universe communicating, quietly guiding you toward your destiny. These signs often appear when we need guidance the most, when we feel lost in the midst of life's challenges. It might be a conversation we overhear, a number that keeps repeating, or even a dream so vivid that it makes us reflect on its meaning. All of this is the universe signaling, as if saying, "You're on the right path." When we are open to receiving these messages, synchronicities become beacons that guide us through the darkness of doubt. One practical way to pay attention to these signs is to create a synchronicity journal. By noting the small coincidences that happen daily and reflecting on them, you can deepen your connection with the universe. In doing so, you'll start to see patterns, understanding that you are aligned with something greater. And the most interesting part is that the more in tune you become with these signs, the more they appear, becoming faithful companions on your journey of spiritual growth. Isolation, often seen as something negative, is actually a call from the universe for transformation. It is in these moments of solitude that we have the chance to reinvent ourselves. Imagine a sculptor, alone in their studio, finding inspiration to transform a raw block of stone into a masterpiece. In the same way, isolation offers us the opportunity to look at our beliefs, doubts, and desires with greater clarity. This process is crucial for spiritual change to occur in a genuine and lasting way. During this period, we are called to deeply reflect on the direction of our lives. What are the dreams we've set aside? What fears are holding us back? Silence forces us to face these questions head-on without distractions. It's in this confrontation with ourselves that transformation truly begins. For some, this phase may bring discomfort, but that's exactly where the potential for growth lies. By reflecting on who we are and who we want to become, we open doors for spiritual evolution. If you're going through a time of isolation, see it as a unique opportunity. Why not use this time to practice meditation or start a reflection journal? Writing down your thoughts can be a powerful tool for self-awareness and transformation. These simple yet profound practices help channel the power of isolation and turn this moment of solitude into a period of spiritual rebirth, where you emerge with more clarity about your purpose and your journey. For many, solitude can seem like an unbearable challenge, but it's also fertile ground for personal growth. In solitude, we are forced to confront our deepest thoughts and connect with feelings we often ignore in the rush of daily life. This time alone, away from distractions, gives us the chance to explore our inner world, to reconnect with our true self. It is in this reconnection that the seeds of growth begin to sprout, allowing us to flourish like never before. Though challenging, solitude is also an opportunity for self-discovery. When we're alone, we can hear our own voice, emotions, and intuitions more clearly. It's in this silence that many answers emerge, answers we couldn't hear amid the noise of everyday life. Solitude allows us to reflect on our choices, our path, and prepares us for the future. In practice, this could mean setting aside moments in your day to simply be with yourself, free from distractions, just to listen to what your soul has to say. A simple example of how to turn solitude into growth is through the habit of practicing mindfulness. Instead of fearing solitude, why not embrace it with gratitude? Use this time to meditate, take introspective walks, or even learn something new. Seen from this new perspective, solitude stops being a burden and becomes a powerful ally on your personal evolution journey. It teaches us to become stronger, more self-aware, and better prepared for the challenges the future holds. Even in the deepest moments of isolation, it's important to remember that you're not alone in your spiritual journey. There are others, chosen like you, who are going through the same challenges, seeking growth and transformation. The feeling of loneliness, no matter how intense, can connect us to an invisible community, a network of souls walking the same path. Synchronicity often places us in contact with these people in unexpected ways, as a reminder that we're not walking this road alone. These connections can arise in various ways. An unexpected meeting, a deep conversation with someone who shares your beliefs, or even a message from someone in a similar stage of their journey. These are moments orchestrated by the universe to remind us that we're not isolated, but intertwined with a greater network of energy and purpose. Encounters with other chosen ones can bring strength, inspiration, and motivation to keep going, even on the toughest days. If you feel like you're alone, why not seek out a community where you can share your experiences? Meditation groups, spiritual forums, or even social media conversations can be great ways to connect with other chosen ones. These interactions help strengthen the journey, allowing you to learn from others' experiences and share your own discoveries. Remember, the universe always places us on the right path, and the connections that emerge along the way are proof that the journey is never truly solitary. Facing the challenges that arise during the spiritual journey requires a courage that few are willing to access. Solitude, introspection, and self-awareness are not always easy paths, but they are essential for true transformation. Imagine a warrior who must cross a battlefield of inner struggles before achieving peace. Similarly, the challenges that emerge during isolation serve as a test, an invitation to confront your fears, insecurities, and doubts. With each obstacle overcome, your inner strength grows, becoming a pillar for your spiritual growth. Courage here is not just about facing external problems, but also about having the honesty to look within and recognize your own shadows. The journey of self-discovery often leads us to confront aspects of ourselves we'd rather ignore. But it's in this confrontation that we find the greatest opportunities for evolution. Facing the discomfort of solitude and reflection prepares us for deep transformation. Small steps, like practicing meditation or journaling your feelings, can be powerful allies in strengthening that inner courage. If you're facing challenges right now, remember that each obstacle you encounter is shaping you for something greater. Why not see this as a chance to grow, as an opportunity to become stronger? Don't be afraid to seek help, to find support from others on the same journey. Remember, Courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to keep going even when fear is present. And it's with this strength that you move forward to the next phase of your spiritual journey. During moments of adversity and challenge, it's common for our spirituality to be put to the test. However, these periods offer a unique opportunity for transformation, to connect more deeply with your purpose. Think of adversity as a test sent by the universe, a chance to evolve. It's when we feel at our lowest point that we have the potential to rise even higher. Difficulties are like a furnace, purifying our essence and revealing who we truly are. Adversity acts as the catalyst that awakens our inner strength. The power of faith and prayer becomes a crucial tool in these moments. When everything around us seems to be in chaos, connecting with the divine offers us a sense of peace and direction. Faith is not just a belief, but an active practice, a daily choice to trust that everything is happening for a greater reason. Prayer, on the other hand, is the channel that connects us to the universe, allowing us to express our concerns and seek guidance. These moments of introspection help us remain calm amidst the storm, knowing that we are on the right path, even when it feels uncertain. Why not practice this trust daily? Start your day with a brief meditation or prayer, even if it's just a few minutes of silence. This can make a huge difference in how we face the challenges throughout the day. When we surrender to the flow of the universe and trust the process, we realize that every adversity is, in fact, an opportunity for growth. And with this mindset, we prepare ourselves to face any challenge life throws our way. Forgiveness is one of the most powerful and transformative practices on the spiritual journey. When we choose to forgive, we're not just freeing the other person, but ourselves. Hurt and resentment can be like weights we unconsciously carry, preventing our growth and connection with the universe. By forgiving, we release these chains, allowing peace to fill our minds and spirits. Imagine forgiveness as opening the windows of a long-closed room, letting in fresh air and light, cleansing the space. Forgiving doesn't mean forgetting or accepting harmful behavior, but rather choosing not to carry the emotional burden these situations bring. It's a conscious decision to not let the past define your future. Practicing forgiveness can be as simple as writing a letter to the person who hurt you, even if you never send it. This small act can bring profound emotional relief, releasing accumulated tension and creating space for new experiences and opportunities. If you're holding on to any resentment, ask yourself, is it worth carrying this any longer? Most often, the answer is no. Forgiveness brings a sense of lightness, as if you're finally letting go of baggage that no longer belongs to you. By releasing this energy, you open space for the universe to bring new synchronicities, new paths, and a deep sense of peace. Now is the time to embrace forgiveness as an essential part of your spiritual journey. Silence is an underestimated yet incredibly powerful tool on the spiritual journey. When we immerse ourselves in silence, we create a sacred space where the answers we seek begin to emerge. External noise can be a great distraction, pulling us away from our essence and preventing us from hearing the wisdom that already resides within us. It is in silence that we find clarity, that we hear the signs of the universe, and that we can finally see the path we are meant to follow. Silent introspection is often the key to unlocking deeper levels of self-awareness. Practicing silence, however, is not easy in such a noisy world. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but over time, silence becomes a refuge. Try setting aside a few minutes each day to step away from everything and simply be in silence. It could be during a walk in nature, a meditation, or just sitting in a quiet space. These silent pauses allow the universe to send us the signs and synchronicities we seek, guiding us in the right direction. As we become more comfortable with silence, we start to realize that it's not empty, but full of wisdom and guidance. The more we connect with silence, the easier it becomes to identify the signs the universe sends us and to make choices that align with our purpose. Silence, then, stops being something we avoid and becomes a powerful ally in our journey of spiritual growth and transformation. Now that you understand the importance of isolation and the signs the universe is sending you, the question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Will you continue ignoring the calls, or are you ready to embrace your journey of transformation? Remember, you were chosen for something greater, and every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth. It's not easy, but who said it would be? The universe has placed you on this path for a reason, so it's time to act. Find the silence, seek self-awareness, and allow yourself to grow. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Here, you'll continue receiving more insights for your spiritual journey. Are you ready to take the next step?